Not a meditation class, bro. No way. What are you about to do?
How to turn a bitch into Drake. Y'all, the Drake is a sex movie.
You messed up the meditation, bro. That was in peace ass shit. He's out of bit like Drake. Oh. Bro, what is wrong with you? What's my bit? Oh, god damn, Squeak, bro. What's my fantastic squad? It's your boy SatAttack. One of y'all shit title back with Matt Radiant, bro. I remember this dude from a couple years ago. I was just trying to look for videos to react to. I was like, oh shit, I remember this dude that used to do Zoom troll videos. And I remember his name. But we're gonna check out Game is Game. Zoom trolling Karens. Oh, this shit about to be funny because this dude is.
Sure you get a patient with dementia. I wish you can't remember what happened.
I don't know this dude's name for real, but I be seeing his clips, bro.
The night before. Give yourself about an hour at a time. And you need to be screaming for help louder than she's screaming for help. And go take a shit right next to her dog. This is where the fear comes into play. This way the neighbors will hear you and they'll testify for you in court. You need to make
how does he even get in these How does he even get in these Zoom calls? Like, you just see a bunch of old people, but how the hell did he get that code?
Her friends and her family. Gotta Stephen A. Smith this bitch. I need you to grab your balls, grab them on each side. Boom, boom.
Someone
That's
in there trolling them.
Indestructible. And then he looking at you like, I guess it's just us now.
Alright, y'all, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's Matt back with another video, bro. We got a highly requested LifeandScars Zoom trolling video again. If you haven't seen the first two videos I did of these, be sure to check them out. They're on my channel right now. And this video is compiled of the moments I didn't get to finish and put into those videos. So it's basically completes a trilogy. Be sure to drop a like on the video, comment down below your favorite timestamp, and subscribe if you want to see more Zoom trolling. If you want to see more LifeandScars content.
Trilogies usually be the weakest one. The first one usually hits the best. But alright, we'll check it out. Fuck it.
You can subscribe to him, link in the description. We just hit 600K, so thank you guys so much. Our community is growing so fast.
The first one's always the best. Second one's alright. It's usually a drop. The third one,
and if you want to post my content on other platforms, you're welcome to do so, as long as you credit me. And without further ado, let's get to the video, bro.
What is it?
Content on other platforms, you're welcome to do so, as long as you credit me. And without further ado, let's get to the video, bro.
What would theoretically happen if the exact opposite approach went into action? And I'm not quite done with that, but I can see where that is going.
How did he
get? My phone was pausing, but how did he get? There's like 6 people in there. Like, who the hell gave him the code? One of y'all is a snake. I'm not gonna say snake, but one of y'all trying to have a good time. Ain't gonna lie. Cause I would give him my code just to have a little fun with the teacher.
Whenever you at a bitch crib and your stomach start hating on you, you should probably just get the fuck out of there. Tell her you need to go to the store because you got a headache. If she says she got Tylenol, you only take ibuprofen. If she says she got ibuprofen, you only take Tylenol. But what if you stuck in her crib? Well, tell her you got something in your eye. And then go to the bathroom and turn the water up real high and turn the fan on. And then I want you to grab some toilet paper and I want you to put it into the toilet water. Now this gonna make it where she can't hear your shit when it hit the water. Now go ahead and drop a deuce. When you're done, I need you to close the lid on the toilet before you flush it. And then you're gonna need to peek back in there to make sure you ain't left no smears or souvenirs. Or if you don't wanna do that and she got a dog, wait till she walk out the room and go take a shit right next to her dog. When she come back in the room, let that bitch know what Charlie did. Game is game.
Game is game.
You should report it to me. Okay, I got him.
Shorty said I need to be.
She said I got him. She got him as soon as he
The best job's to be a pervert. Well, a window cleaner. If you see something you like while you're cleaning the window, clean that same spot over and over until you're ready to go.
Taking notes, mental notes.
A personal trainer. You can make bitches do anything. You can be like, bitch, touch your toes for a half an hour.
Like they're only 5 people. My boy Bob
you don't have to wear gloves.
Or
a dentist. If a bad bitch came into my office and got put to sleep with her mouth wide open, I don't know. Or a preacher, just like the dentist. If I could lay my hand on your head and make you pass out and nobody's around to see it,
what's his name, bro? I know
or a prison guard at a female prison. Bitches out here want everything. Bitches in prison want anything. Or become a caregiver and make sure you get a patient with dementia. That way she can't remember what happened the night before. Game is game.
And are you familiar with this? Gamer or whatever.
I feel like when it comes to books
that
like
Dementia
these,
Joe hit different to my grandma.
Guys, look. Bitches who sell pussy do it because of 2 reasons. Depression and fear.
Sorry, y'all.
You gotta turn a bad bitch to a sad bitch. And how do you do that? Well, constant gaslighting, being unappreciative, and a lack of compliments should be the perfect ingredients until she have a death in the family.
Ain't no way y'all this slow to kicking somebody out, bro. Y'all kind of want to finish this story, bro. It does not take that long to kick someone out.
A spiral out of control, but you need to provide her an escape. And what's that escape? You need to make the bitch try crystal. And once she get hooked on it, she'll start to lose her friends and her family. And at this point, she'll want to try even more of it. But you gotta cut her off and make her pay for her own addiction. This is where the fear comes into play. She'll do whatever it takes to get another hit. And that's when you need to let her know how much bread
that
she can
boy's
make out
on his iPad. I was gonna say, that boy's paying attention.
Before all this, she probably lost it by now. Now she's working for you. She sucked dick now. Game is game.
Alright, where do we get rid of this fellow?
He can work on his grammar soon.
What do you mean grammar? He's just trying to get some neck.
How to Mike Vick a bitch. Guys, the Mike Vick is
just trying to get some neck.
How to Mike Vick a bitch. Guys, the Mike Vick is a level 3 sex move, so consent is unenforced. Now all you need is some peanut butter, some handcuffs, a dog, a cage, and a bitch who trusts you don't mind losing. So go ahead and put the dog in the cage, and then handcuff this bitch's hands to the headboard, and then f her. When you done, I want you to grab some peanut butter, and I want you to slap it on her pussy, and then I want you to get dressed and get ready to leave. She might ask you to unhandcuff her. Go ahead and let the dog out the cage, and eventually he'll make his way to the bedroom where he smelled the peanut butter. What happens after that is beyond your control. Just try to make sure you leave her a Plan B pill and a Ray B pill. Game is game.
I don't know. What do you think, Vanessa?
No.
Should we get rid of this guy?
Should we get rid of him? They're having a good time.
Probably.
They was having a good time in that. Hey, I respect those two. They was having a good time.
Is running into that problem.
They didn't get salty about
How
it.
to fuck your stepmama? Well, the first way is the journal method. If you live with your stepmom, then you need to buy a notebook. In that notebook, I want you to write down all the filthy shit you want to do to your stepmama and how it keeps you up at night just thinking about the bitch. And then I want you to keep it on that page, and I want you to hide it in a place in your room where she can still find it when she's at home alone. Trust me, you will know when she find out. Number 2 is the pain method. This would insinuate that you got some kind of injury or some kind of soreness. For example, complain about your left shoulder. Complain about that bitch a lot too. She might offer to give you a massage. If she do, accept it. And in return, offer to give her one back, but better. Number 3 is the cancellation method. Daddies be busy as shit. So let's say your step parents might have had a date and your dad canceled out or he just got too busy. Offer to treat your mama out and step up to the plate since Pops can't do it. It might sound evil, but you can't rule the world without ruling your own household. Game is game.
Game is game.
The other girl left and then she kicked me. Now she's all alone.
Game is game.
Russia was threatening
But talking about Russian shit.
You know why you ain't getting no pussy? You doing a lot of the same shit that these females are doing. Bro, you might be hypergamous in the motherfucker. You could be ugly as fuck. I refuse to believe that. Y'all out here putting y'all fucking profile on these dating sites and y'all ain't getting out 1 or 2, 3, 4 matches or nothing. Bro, 1 out of 3 men out here ain't fucking right now. And that's a problem. Cause y'all gonna jack y'all till it bleed. And
Yo, Sam's like, what the f?
some of these women that who y'all match with and y'all ain't talking to, who could be out of shape, maybe old, ugly. I don't give a fuck what's wrong with them. Breakfast smell like a fucking boxing glove. Y'all gotta start fucking something. You gotta start fucking these women. I need you to reevaluate yourself. At the end of the day, pussy ain't got no face. Go get your dick wet.
What is flabbergasted?
that was, but
You need to boot somebody. Alright, I'm gonna step my ass out, bro, because they just completely halted for like 30 seconds.
So much resistance, you know.
Dating therapy?
I started looking online and saying, well, who in New York is out there?
How to talk to depressed bitches. Guys, you ever come across a bitch who just sad all the time? Well, what you don't want to
You didn't even let her finish her story, bro. Like, she was in the middle of her story and she talking about dating therapy and you just gonna come in there talking about depressed. Oh, hell no. She probably one of them. She probably depressed.
Just try to get on her level of depression. But you do have to fake it at first just to find out the source of her depression. And then turn that shit off. Now it's time to get this bitch some hope. If she mad about some kind of tragic event, go ahead and feed her that bullshit line about how she deserves better. But don't dwell on it, because that bitch probably don't deserve shit. But blaming somebody else for her circumstance is all she want to hear right now. Also, don't disagree with depressed bitches. Even if you feel like they being hard on themselves, being understanding will get you way more pussy than trying to be convincing. Game is game. How to do the back win with your nutsack. Fellas, there's 2 ways you can do this convincing. Game is game. How to do the back. win with your nutsack. Fellas, there's 2 ways you can do this. One with hands, one without hands. And you should learn this because you got a lot of dick trick moves, but not enough moves you can do with your nuts. So listen, the first step is with your hands. I need you to grab your balls. Grab them on each side. Boom, boom. Don't grab a testicle though. Yeah, it's gonna be rolling on the floor. When you grab your skin, I want you to stretch it out slowly. Pull that shit apart until it resembles a wing. If you pull it out far enough, you should see the veins in the middle of your nutsack skin, and it's gonna resemble a bat wing. The other way you can try this is the no hands method. You can try it right now. I don't know if you're standing up or sitting down, but what I want you to do is slowly but surely pull your legs apart and see if your ball sack stick to your inner thighs. If it stick on both sides, you create a bat wing without even touching your nuts.
I'm going to wait until I finish the statement.
This is a group discussion, I should say, around the part 3 of the How to Change Your Mind series. Does that sound good?
Try the steam engine a bitch. Y'all, the steam engine is a sex move. It requires 5 things. You're gonna need a 4-door sedan, something to smoke, a bitch, some duct tape, and permission. That might be the most important. How you do this is that you get whoever you're gonna fuck in the back seat, and I need you to fuck doggy style. Make sure that their head is facing the window. Okay? Now, at this point, I need all the windows in the car to be up because you want the inside of the car to get hot as fuck. So fuck them hard. Now, when the inside of the car get unbearably hot, I need you to roll down that back window. That's the one where their head is facing. They immediately should stick their head out of the window to get a breath of fresh air. You immediately need to roll the window back up around their neck. Not enough to choke them, just to the point where they can't stick their head back in the car. Then you pull your dick out, you walk around the side of the car where their head is sticking out, light up something to smoke, stick it in their mouth, duct tape it around their mouth. Get back in the car and continue fucking. Every time you hit it from the back, they gonna blow smoke out their nose. Choo-choo, bitch.
That's
kick
crazy.
him out.
That's crazy. I'm for Wally.
Going to, I don't know, participants, I think, try that. Lo segundo, identificar sentimientos y
How to fuck your teacher. Guys, the number 1 quality you need to fuck your teacher is being the quiet type. She need to know that you can keep a secret because she risking everything. She risks losing her job, possibly getting a divorce, and this bitch can go to prison. So you gotta make that dick worth it. Now, teachers who fuck their students normally look for 2 qualities: intelligence and the lost soul. You can make yourself seem a lot smarter just by learning a word a day over the next 60 days. Gotta Stephen A. Smith this bitch. Now, how do you make yourself seem like a lost soul? You're gonna have to get some one-on-ones with her and talk to her shit about shit that ain't got nothing to do with class. Present yourself as a dude that had a string of bad relationships or a troubled life. If you ain't never had that shit, fucking create it. She either naturally is gonna want to pay you back in lectures or pussy. Game is game.
Game is game. Game is game, Angela.
I do not know how to kick these people. Sorry about that, y'all. Hold on.
I'm writing a story called Heroes of Exile, which is based around a superhero who is...
How does Spider-Man...
Damn, my boy was about to tell a superhero story and shit. Come on, dog.
Spider-Man is a sex move. So as always, assume that you have consent. So it go like this. For about 30 days, you can't fuck nobody. You can't jack your dick. I need you to work out, eat a lot of fruits, and stay hydrated. That's gonna make your nut indestructible. Now when it's time for you to fuck somebody, right before you finish, I want you to pull your dick out and I want you to nut in the palm of your hand. Try to keep it all in the center. And I want you to pull your middle finger up and your ring finger up. And I want you to slam it down in the palm of your hand. If you apply enough pressure, it should make the nut shoot out and stick to the other person while the other end is still attached to your hand. Pull that person to you closer and closer until they respect you. Hey, we Peter Parker bitches. We ain't playing. Game is game.
Wow. Did we just get Zoom bombed?
I think so.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. My AC was blasted.
2 questions. What's your overall vibration and where are you at on your level of confidence with your intuitive tarot reading abilities?
It's
How to fuck a bitch and get away with it. Guys, look, in most countries, it's best that you go ahead and ask for consent before you fuck a bitch. When you fuck a bitch, open up the window and you need to be screaming for help louder than she's screaming for help. Say shit like, no, stop, get off my dick, I'm begging you. This way the neighbors will hear you and they'll testify for you in court. Or have somebody threaten you. Have somebody send you a message that say, look, if you don't fuck Chloe within 24 hours, I'm fucking you up and your family up. And then say you fuck the bitch in self-defense. Or, after you fuck the bitch, sodomize yourself and call the cops. That way it make it look like you was the victim. Game is game.
Game is game.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Education. So it's quite immersive as you go along. So we have these amazing 180-degree panorama lounges. We love the
How the sick woman. Look, y'all, flu season is here, and a lot of y'all got live-in closets.
So scared?
The sick woman. Look, y'all, flu season is here, and a lot of y'all got live-in wives and girlfriends, and I just need you to know that they ass gonna get sick.
Okay.
But you still gonna wanna fuck them, right? So what I suggest you do is pre-game that pussy. Give yourself about an hour worth of time. During this hour, go ahead
Hey, at
and
least she's laughing about it.
and make her take her
They're having a
medicine.
good- they're having a
and
good
make her ass
time.
go lay down. Now, once that hour passed, that's when you walk in, try to get some ass. Hopefully she grateful enough to give you some. If not, just walk away. That bitch ungrateful. If she do decide to give you some ass, do not move her around too much. Remember that she's sick. Just crawl in the bed and fuck her in whatever position she laying in. If she laying on her back, crawl on top of her.
Okay,
If she laying on her stomach, crawl on her back.
Christian, you have to stop.
If she laying in fetal position, fetal fuck the bitch.
Christian, you have to come off.
Christian watch.
But as I would say, we'll chat for about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll go into our quiet reading for about an hour and a half, where we'll chat.
How to fuck that bitch on the first date? Guys, this right here is called the adventure method. And basically, all you need to do is invite a bitch out to a nice bar for a drink or two. Be ready to leave in about 45 minutes to an hour. Invite her out to another bar, and then invite her out to a third bar. If you have fun at all three locations, it is psychologically registered that you're fucking safe to travel with. Also, it'll make you look unpredictable, adventurous, and spontaneous. All shit that bitches love. Plus, you dragging the night out. Now, the fourth step would be to invite her back to your crib to keep the fun going, or what these bitches like to call vibes. Regardless, if you get her back to your crib after midnight, you got that pussy in the bag. Game is game.
Game is game.
You hear us?
I like it ends every single time. Game is game.
All right, this is great.
We are growing. That's that energy that you put out there.
Yes, Christian and Watson.
Yep. Welcome, Christian, and welcome, Karen.
How to not get fucked in the ass. Well, don't go to prison.
Y'all
Especially
welcome,
for my guys
Christian
under the age of
Watson.
30. Because to most inmates, your ass is still beautiful. And don't try new drugs for guys you don't know. This is for my guys in college. Not unless you want to wake up with internal bleeding and a torn rectum. And don't try male, female threesomes with people you don't know that well. They'll try to trick you. Everything will be all good until you wind up leaving the room, and then he looking at you like, I guess it's just us now. And after a breakup, do not confide in suspect ass niggas, because they'll try to convert you. They'll say shit like, I don't know why you still fucking with these no good bitches anyway. And then they'll try to attack you with their penis when you least suspect it. Look, for all my gay guys out there, you do you. To all my straight guys out there, I'm trying to keep them from doing you.
They're panicking, bro. Turn it on, turn it on.
Let's take a deep breath, everyone. And release. When you take a deep breath, you're releasing everything and anything.
No way he's about to do another one.
So she just started the meditation just like that.
You gotta leave.
Minutes later.
No way he
You're
does it
about to
again.
take a nice deep breath.
No way he does it again. Oh no, you a dick. Oh no. Not a meditation class, bro. No way. What are you about to do?
How to turn a bitch into Drake. Y'all, the Drake is a sex movie.
You messed up the meditation, bro. That was in peace ass shit. He's out of butt midnight Drake. Oh, bro, what is wrong with you? What is wrong?
It's gonna
with
require
you?
a few things. You're gonna need a
That
crown
boy
royal
is
bag,
bad.
some pubic hairs, a bitch, consent, and a group of friends with some cameras.
They
So I
was
need
in a
you to prepare for
peaceful
this by
mind
shaving
too,
your
but
hair
everybody
and
was
putting the pubic hairs
participating.
into a crown royal bag. Save
Oh
it for
my
the
God.
finale. Now, wherever you f this bitch, I need you to have your friends hiding somewhere nearby. Right before you're about to nut, I want you to pull your dick out, and I want you to
not
nut
laughing
around
no
her
more.
right eyebrow, move over to the left eyebrow, do the same thing. Then
boy's
reach
not
into your
laughing
crown
no more.
royal bag, grab the pubes,
I'm
dash him in
listening.
that bitch face, and then she gonna look just like Drizzy. Then I need you to signal your friends to come in and start taking pictures like the fucking paparazzi. You pose. If you can pull this shit off, it was God's plan. Game is
God's
game.
plan.
I
Alright,
attempted to
man.
kick.
Oh,
Sorry,
shit.
Lester. I attempted to kick Lewis out because he's the unknown person
She
here.
kicked the other dude. Subscribe.
Become a character.
Alright, that's a do it for that. Man, that shit hilarious as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. But road to 2K. Help brother, comment down below the video and react, but we out you, man.